Hey guys, welcome to Moose's Grill. It's a Thursday, happy Thursday night, Groundhog Day. We're in day like 403 of quarantine. Tonight we've got a little Red's Rye going here from Founders. This is one of their classic beers. It's one of my favorites and it's limited time in cans. Tonight we're gonna be making grilled lobster tail. And we've got these amazing king crab legs too. We're gonna steam these in the kitchen. So tonight the show is just gonna be about doing lobster tails. And if you've ever had lobster, if you love lobster and you haven't done it on the grill, you're missing out. The grill gives it that really nice smoky flavor and it's super easy. So literally what we're gonna do is use a kitchen shears and we're gonna cut right through the back of the shell here, pull the meat out, and it'll sit on top of the shell. And that way it'll keep the meat off the grill and it keeps it from drying out. And we're gonna brush it before we grill it and while we're grilling it with a mixture of melted butter, lemon juice, and some salt and pepper. Very simple. And I'll tell you some other things you can throw in with the glaze. So we'll get to starting that now, and we're doing some mini potatoes on the side like we did last time, so we won't show you that. We're just gonna focus on the lobster tails tonight. So I've got my kind of heavy duty kitchen shears here, and I'm just gonna cut right down the middle of these shells, all the way to this last base plate at the end of the tail. And then you have to go in and kind of open this up and use your finger. You got to get it under the meat and kind of pop it through here. And you do have to be careful. These shells get pretty sharp, so I've cut my finger actually on these before. But once you kind of get your fingers in the bottom here, it's a little messy, but worth it. All right, so we're gonna go all the way back. We're gonna pull this little gunky thing out here. That's a vein. We'll get all the way to the back. All right, and then we're just gonna let that sit right on top like that. How beautiful is that? Once we get done popping all these through, you can see there's kind of some nasty stuff in most of these. I would advise you running them underwater real quick just to kind of clean them off, and then we'll pat them dry after we wash them all off. The lobster tails are ready to roll. We're gonna make our little brush on marinade here. So very easy, we're gonna melt some butter, and we're gonna use about equal parts butter and lemon juice, and I was gonna use salt. We're just gonna use some steak seasoning, which is just salt and pepper and garlic. So we'll do that now. So we melted our butter, and we're gonna add some lemon juice, and like I said, about 50-50 is good. You can just eye it, it's fine. You can also put some olive oil in there if you want. We're just gonna go butter and lemon juice today. So all we're gonna do is mix this up, and we'll brush it on each of these, nice and thick. And then we'll put a little seasoning over that, and they'll be ready to go on the grill. Just put kind of a light coating of seasoning on here. Kind of like most seafood, a little seasoning goes a long way versus like a beef or pork. And they're ready to go on the grill. Our grill's set at 375 degrees, which is kind of medium heat. So if you're using charcoal or gas or a pellet grill like this, anywhere in the medium heat is great for this. We've got our potatoes going over here, and we're just gonna, again, by having the shell underneath them, even if you have a gas grill or charcoal, it'll keep the meat protected and it keeps it from drying out. So we'll put these on. We're gonna check the temperature occasionally. These should only take about 15 to 20 minutes on medium heat, maybe 25, but we're gonna come out and check it. These will cook until the meat is kind of reddish, and like this part will be red and the meat will be opaque and pretty firm. So I'm also gonna bring a temperature probe out here, and I'll show you how to do that too if you're not comfortable just feeling the meat. All right. These have been on here now about 8 minutes, 7-8 minutes. So we're gonna put another layer of our mixture, our concoction on here. It's probably about halfway through. They should take 15, maybe 20 minutes, but probably closer to 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna, ooh man, those look good. So we'll go pretty liberal on the butter and lemon mix here. Looking good. So you can kind of see the meat starting to get more opaque in here. So once the entire thing is opaque and it feels kind of firm is when they're going to be done. So I'm thinking about another 10 minutes or so. It should be good. So for lobster, you want 140 degree inner temperature. So we're just going to do this. If you've never cooked them, if you've got a handy kind of instant read thermometer, just bring one with you. Just by feeling these, I can tell you they're going to be not done yet. 130. Test a couple of them here. So they got another minute or two, but they're close. And you can see how the meat in these has gone opaque, and they're looking delicious. So yeah, another minute or two. Taking them off, they're right at 140 degrees, and you can tell how the meat is opaque and pretty firm. You don't want to overcook these. It's not going to kill you if you do, but the meat gets dry and kind of rubbery if you do. Okay. We're ready to try it here. Lobster tail looks amazing. We'll do a little dip, just dip it in some melted butter. Mmm, delicious. So it's as easy as that. Cheers, guys. Give it a shot. It's you can do it on any grill, over an open flame or indirect. It works great. And don't forget to subscribe, like,
comment below if it's a good one,
and comment below if it's a good one, and ring that bell. Cheers.
The bell.